Skull Muncher. Azhag's wyvern's called Skull Muncher. I remembered. Because I'm good like that. Alright, fine, I googled it. It was bothering me. Anyway, underway interception. We're going to intercept him in the underway. Let's go. Alright. I actually think the strategy might be just to run in like a lunatic. I know, that's often my strategy. But it works so often. Let's shimmy things around a bit. Let's go like that. I want to be able to shimmy down the sides if I can. Because, yeah, getting onto these guys at squigs, not the best. Because they actually count as large. So maybe I should actually have the squigs go straight down the middle. Because Azhag's on foot as well. He just counts as infantry. So maybe just getting a bunch of squigs on him would work. Oh, and also you can move up too. And you guys. But walk. Oh, and you need to walk because you're actually on a wolf now. My bad. God, I love riding wolves. They're such a cool concept. I don't know how the wolves sort of permeated fantasy so long. I mean, it's got to be Tolkien, right? It's got to be Tolkien that started that trend. I mean, he basically started the trend for fantasy in general, so like, yeah. Before him, it was basically just Greek myth, wasn't it? Most of the fantasy tropes. You know, wyverns, hydras, all that jazz. God, I love how they just bounce around. So I got with the Spirit Leech. Azhag the Slaughterer does have access to death magic, of course. Because he found the Helm of Nagash. The Helm of Sorcery, isn't it? It's rather simply called. Alright. Get charging. And then Gobbos, I'm actually going to push to the sides a bit. See if we can't get you attacking some things. Alright, Swamp Things should be able to drop all of their melee attack, which will be quite handy. These trolls not so much, but they hit hard, so that's all I need. And they've rampaged. No wonder I couldn't click on them. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's hit them with the old don't even try it, which is something I hadn't actually used yet. Sneaky stabbing, use it on squig herds. Alright, yeah, we're doing alright over here. See if we can't catch them out. Get the war going. Marvellous. So things are looking a little squiffy over here. In fact, are we gonna break through? I can't really tell. It looks like we might break through here, so let's start shooting at the enemy's trolls. Probably help us a bit more, because they're struggling a bit. We'll slow them down as well while we still can. I didn't see they had nasty skulkers in there as well. Okay. I'll see if I can hit Azhag. Not sure I'll be able to though. Well, looks like I might have done. Okay, their trolls are struggling for sure. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the thing that was scary about Azhag to the Empire when Azhag invaded is he was exhibiting signs of strategy, which is something that Greenskins had never done before. Because Greenskins are just inherently, like, terrifying, you know? They're huge, huge monsters. You know, so much stronger than a man. But they tend to just run straight at you, you know? They tend to just run straight at you, get hit by the gun lines, you know, and the proud halberdiers, you know, will hold that line, and, yeah, I mean, just, that's that, really. But, Azhag, he was doing things like yelling at the orcs and saying, attack from from this flank and whatever else. And yeah, the Empire had no idea how to contend with it. Luckily, though, the voices inside Azhag's head started to get a bit too much for him, and things went downhill. But yeah, it was pretty fun. Just him and his helmet bickering, because the voice of Nagash was speaking through the helmet and trying to get him not to be just an absolute lunatic. But, you know, it's Azhag we're talking about. It's a greenskin. He was always going to be a lunatic and do a bunch of things that wouldn't be in Nagash's best interest. So, you know, good times. I wish I get the Squig Herd to leave, but just once again trying to prove that I'm the best wizard. Good times. Close victory. Oh, and if it wasn't clear, it was the helmet and Nagash whispering into his ear that gave him that, you know, that talent for strategy. Because, you know, he wouldn't have thought to do things like that. But the helmet was fairly convincing. Not convincing enough for him to return to, you know, the land of the dead, where Nagash could be Nagash's helmet could be reunited with whatever other artifacts would aid in his resurrection. No. Azhag was more fun. You know, he was more concerned doing his own thing. So let's eat the captives. Under Morsleep's glare. Morsleep is the Chaos Moon, of course, and that's the one they call the Bad Moon. So that's a big, you know, crooked moon tribe. They worship the Bad Moon, which is Morsleep. So your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Morsleep's glare. So war fervor might be fun, or we could risk Morsleep's wrath. I'm going to improve the omens today, actually, because we're feeling a bit flush with cash. So we did defeat Azhag. Now, as I said before, I don't care for Confederation, and Skarsnik is not one to share power. We defeated Azhag, and we need to make an example of him. Wait, release enemy lord? Wait, you can't actually kill him? Well, that's disappointing. Well, now what do I do? Huh. Well, now I think I would confederate with him, just so I can, you know, it's one settlement. I guess? I don't know, I was really looking forward to killing him, honestly. I mean, I could just release him and then wipe him out. Just wipe out his faction, but that doesn't feel quite as pointed, you know? Alright, I think, no, I'm not going to confederate. I'm going to release him. And then we're going to wipe out his faction. We're going to wipe him out.
I ain't doing that.
You are going to do that.
Great and powerful war boss.
I am. He noticed. Spell resistance, 30%. Really good. Heavy is the head that wears the crown of sorcery, and probably dead as well. Oh, this one is. Karakay Pigs got besieged by that little jerk. Yeah, there he is. Stitch up. I don't really want to lose 2 units like that. But I also can't be bothered to fight this battle, because that's absurd. I can't be losing anyone in this fight. That seems so ridiculous to me. Like, genuinely ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just going to lose those units, okay? I'm not fighting this battle. It's so pointless. I'll just recruit new ones. It's fine. So we won't have Durkit Squigs, but just more Squig Hoppers will do the job. And actually, I did lose one of the unit Night Goblins. Do I necessarily want to just replace them? Or is 5 plenty? And I can get some more, you know, some more Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. Have 3 of them running around. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a few more Squig Hoppers. They're fun. Alright, they all died, and the mutinous gits have been destroyed. That's what happens when you trust orcs. So, Backstabber, more post-battle chance of stealing magic items. Very, very nice. Don't like some git? Then send in a Backstabber. They're like nasty skulkers, but even meaner. That's what I heard a few episodes ago when I read that earlier. So, anyway, proper tough. Even though he's not moving for a little while, that's fine. Although, actually, I could get potentially some other units. Nah, I think we're alright. We're alright. We're alright for Regiment's Renown. They need stabbing. Get your stabbers out, boys. We ain't leaving till they's full of gashes. Ew. Grim. Iron Rock. Let's upgrade our growth. Karazakarak. Let's get... I mean, a bunch of recruitment buildings would be nice here. I mean, a Shaman's Hut so we can get access to more spellcasters would be pretty good. And, yeah, raiding stashes as well might be nice, actually. Just on account of, yeah, there have been raiding stashes. Although, actually, again, Skarsnik's muster field's here. So I can ditch this one. It's probably a good idea, too. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. More growth, please. I want to get this to tier 5. Replenishment's useful, too. Alright, you. Keep moving. Keep on moving. You leveled up, which is nice to see. Let's get you... Yeah, the big lads. Let's get that maxed out, so my trolls can be as good as a troll can be. Hopefully... Oh! No, Snaz. I was going to say, hopefully our Goblin Big Boss will be back. He'll be around here somewhere when he comes back. Okay, so... We still have our Wami. So, ambushing Throts the Unclean with his Wami might be a good tactic. Really depends if we can actually manage it, because they do have... Oh! I was going to say, they do tend to have a lot of heroes, usually, the Skaven. But it looks like they haven't bothered, unless there's a bunch of heroes in here. Maybe. Maybe I just haven't seen them. But they tend to have a convoy of heroes. And the more heroes you have in an army, the more likely you are to get spotted. So, you know, there is that. Alright, Garrison Lord not moved. Yeah, I remember. Don't have you ambush as well. It would be very funny if it's like, haha, I spotted your ambush. I'm going to come kill you now. And then it's a different ambush. I mean, if he spots one of us, he could attack and trigger an ambush because, you know, that's Skaven for you. But it'll be fine. Maybe. We'll see.
Speak up then, I ain't mumbling.
And Malagor has declared war on us for some flipping reason. Okay, sure. I'm very reliable, which seems very peculiar. But, you know, that's fine. The migration. I'm going to welcome it. More growth, the better. It means that there's a bunch of greenskins coming to my tribe because they've heard how great I am. So, you know, that's perfect. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let him cross into our territory or turn him away? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Karak Ungor. I'm going to upgrade first so I can get access to that gold mine. I think we might actually get another army up and going soon. Because, I mean, look at this. Mark here, under 1,000 for this army. I mean, how insane is that? This one, 1,600, but that's mostly because the trolls cost, yeah, 500 just for those. It's kind of insane.
Alright then, I'll do it.
Absolutely adore it. So I was going to have Snaz join Muck, but actually we do have a opening in Crusher's army now, and we are kind of going with the troll theme. So let's get our River Troll Hag in Crusher's army, and then I guess Muck can have the Goblin War Boss in there to fight alongside him, and we'll get him another spellcaster eventually. I mean, I don't really care that much. I mean, I have a great spell. It's called Stab, and what it does is you just get 120 goblins, and then you order them to attack someone, and then they stab them loads, and that tends to be quite effective. So that's my favourite spell. That's my favourite one. I would quite like a Beast Lairs at some point. At some point. For now, though, let's get those ditches. Now, Karak Kadrin does have ditches already, so that's looking pretty secure. Well, secure-ish. I do like, by the way, that most of the capitals... Well, not up here, sadly. But a lot of the capitals are sort of to the left. You know, so we've got Grom Peak, Karak Kadrin, so anything attacking from sort of Empire way. You know, Karazakarak. Yeah, okay, not down here, but in a couple of cases up here. It makes it easier to secure that area. Silver Pinnacle might be worth taking as well. I mean, the other areas aren't as easy to protect, but Going out into the blasted wastes might be worthwhile. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy to keep expanding. Because I'm happy to keep spamming new armies out.
Sounds like a good idea.
I think so. Yeah, I think so too, Skarsnik. I think so too. Barag de Wazbag, though, we should probably do something about the Barak Var dwarfs. That's the one. So yeah, I think next turn I might start making another army in Karazakarak. Just a cheap goblin army that I can just throw at stuff. Mostly nasty skulkers, but that should mostly deal with the dwarfs. You know? It really doesn't take much. Valea Sorrow seems safe for now. I really should get the watchtower on there as soon as possible, so maybe I'll do that next turn too. So, building upgrade available. I am going to go with the shiny stuff one, because I can afford that still. So, Throt disappeared. I don't know where he went. I think he is also ambushing. So I'm going to have Muck push this way. You are going to go to... Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. This guy just has better ambush chance. So you just stay there, I suppose. And you keep moving. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Ah, the Wazbag just got besieged by Queek. I think he's going to suffer some casualties here. Yep, he suffered a few casualties, so he's getting weaker from doing this. I really don't care. Oh, he took it. Oh, okay. Now he's going to get stronger very quickly. Yeah, I should get an army in Karazakarak. Bone Rattlers want peace? I say no. That feels like a waste to me. I should just capture this whole area and wipe out Azhag. That's the thing. If you guys want to see an Azhag campaign, there's one on the channel already. Get out of the way. As the tribe gets bigger, your bosses move out of striking reach and start to get ideas. They begin to think that they're better than you. They think that they should get their own war. Keep them sweet, or I'm the boss. Lower leadership. Oh, I don't care about that. That's fine. They run away. That means I can just run them back in. I'm the boss. You're the biggest and the baddest. Call them back here and make them piss their britches. Scare the crap out of them. That'll get rid of any rebellious thoughts. Yep, that's all good. And he did take it, and Muck got foiled.
Who can I stand?
But that's fine. He can go handle that. Boop. Boop. And there we go. That's the end of that faction.
War boss, innit?
Yeah, innit? So, got Warrior Bane. That's really nice. Lowering enemy damage. That's fun. Casualties captured post-battle goes up thanks to our pit boss. Orcs like a good scrap in the local fighting pit. The pit boss sets up the fights and keeps it all within the rules. And we now have the Northern World's Edge Mountains secure, which means we can get a Camp Ruckus going. Extra control, growth and corruption. And Snaz, join the fray, please. And, not really sure what to do about this area. I don't know where Throt went. I don't know if he ran off when he saw we had so much, or not. I mean, we were in ambush stance. I feel like he's probably setting up an ambush as well. But hard to say. Bone Rattlers have been obliterated. Nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. Hee. Alright, Muck. What have you got for me? Dripping tips? Dripping tips might be useful. You haven't got Root Marcher yet. Let's have Root Marcher. Alright, good lad. Out clevering would be fun. I mean, some campaign movement range stuff. This isn't as good as Skarsnik's blue line. Not even slightly. Alright, you stay where you are. And now we have 10k. Let's start blowing it. So let's get Skarsnik's Brawling Grounds building. We will destroy that soon, but not just yet, because I do actually want some... Oh, I want Night Goblins, ideally, which means I need to get that to tier 3 before it's useful. Well, I will probably just get a bunch of nice Skulkers, actually. You know, like I said. Great Goblin Shaman. Or go for a Night Goblin War Boss. I think I might go for a War Boss. Or do I want to go with another Shaman? I do like the Shamans quite a lot. I go with the War Boss. Actually, you know what? I think I need a Shaman in charge of every, like, contingent. So I'll have a Shaman and then, like, a second stack with a War Boss. That sound good? That sounds about right. So lead with the Shaman, War Boss comes in as reinforcements. That sort of thing. Alright, so starting pump wagons could be quite fun to have a few of, though they're a little pricey compared to our absolute bargain basement goblins. That would be fun to have a couple. So I might recruit a few. I may recruit a few. We'll see. You know, I think everything we want we can actually just get from the Silver Road. I think a few pump wagons to throw in the front lines as well. I mean, they've actually got armor piercing, which is very handy to have a bit of armor piercing in there. You know, with larger targets like that. I quite like it. In fact, everything we'll have armor piercing, let's be honest. Yeah, right, we'll just do that for now, and we'll see how it goes. Although, Regiment's Renown could get the Logie Bogie Spore Sploders if I'm going to get some of the other units. It's probably a good idea. And hang on, is that the first tier? No, it's the second tier. I guess there's rock bobbers. Okay, so we will be able to get access to better pump wagons next turn, so that's sort of perfect. And, oh wow, we can actually upgrade them. Physical resistance or bonus versus infantry. Another 10 bonus versus infantry. They've already got 15, I mean, yeah, let's get more. Make them really good at killing dwarfs. Excellent. Also, I just love the idea of having, seeing as how we have a goblin army, having even smaller critters in the snotlings, so we can bully them around. I like that a lot. Okay, Iron Rock. Yeah, more money, please. And Valea's Sorrow, you need to get a garrison build. So there are a bunch of Skaven around here that we do need to wipe out. We do need to wipe them out, because Queek, he's got to die, you know? He's got to die. We can't have Queek running around. But then so do these dwarfs, because in 7 more turns we might end up with an invasion of dwarfs. I don't know where they're coming from. Could be our recruitment cost, generally. Oh, use them, so we get extra armor for our goblins, extra missile strength. And recruit rank for goblins and night goblins. I mean, that's fine. You know, sort of an extra melee attack and defense, which is, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. Better than nothing. Let's upgrade the fighting pit in Gromp Peak as well. So, one more turn, I can upgrade the Greenskin Camp. Okay, Garrison Lord not moved. That'll be Skarsnik. He does have his army now. This makes me wonder, should I jump over here and destroy one of these places? I could take over Karak-Azul quite easily.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
Sure do, buddy. You can't move quite as far as I'd like. I definitely want to... Oh, there's Kazdor Dragon Slayer. Lovely.
Disgrace my ancestors.
Yeah, you're probably going to, though. I'm probably going to make you disgrace them. I'm going to turn you into a disgrace. Also, Karak Peak is actually a pretty crappy condition right now. Not a great garrison or anything. I may need to get another army over here too. Probably worth starting to recruit one. And just a bunch of nasty skulkers in there would be useful. Because I think we will need an army in there full time. The fact that I can get them so cheap is rather nice, but things will start to escalate slightly when I have, like, you know, 20 armies of goblins. Just you wait. Just you wait, guys. Just you wait. Also, I do want to check. River Trolls, I can get more River Trolls. I can get a few more River Trolls, so that's really good news. Okay, let's move on. Confederation with the Northern Provinces and Imperial Wardens. I don't think that's going to bother me much. Oh, there he is. There's that boy. No, not you. Old Grog Knock Corlobber. Let's get rid of just a nasty Skullcrow, I suppose. Alright, you can join that. Now we have 5 more turns. I feel like I should use this army for something. I don't think we can get to help it in 5 turns, though that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Just to go up there with this army and just burn help it to the ground and then wander off. Declaring war on these guys might be fun. Seems like I've actually got a fair bit of territory. He's got a couple of provinces. It's tempting. Mount Gunbad. Yeah, Skarsnik's big walls on Mount Gunbad sounds good. I mean, they've got gold. Got a gold mine there. Obscythe is nearby. Could I kill him with these guys? Maybe. With our new tech, maybe. Those stupid gobos are throwing stuff at us, boss, and they's enjoying it too. Put them to better use. Love it. Yeah, there we go, the throwing stuff. Get better at ranged. I love it. Okay, let's have a look-see. So we do have access to better pump wagons. The snotling pump wagons with flappers are just quicker, right? Yeah, they're just quicker. And they got Strider. I don't really care about that. The spiky rollers, though, really good armor piercing and armor sundering. I like that. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, I spent all my money on things. Aw. What else can I afford? Because I can't afford a bunch of gobos, can I? Yeah, I could afford a bunch of gobbo archers. Like, a lot of them. I love how cheap these guys are. So let's get the archers out of the way. Cool, cool, cool. Cazador
A scheme worthy of Skarsnik.
is going to get dragged into this conflict.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Oh, we're attacking the Black Iron Mine. I do need to get an army in Carrick Apex, though. So they will be coming as reinforcements. And we do still have our Wami. So yeah, low casualties. I mean, I could fight this. I don't think we really need to, though. The sheer numbers alone, I think it'd be a bit of a doddle. So we've got a Featherfoe Talk. That's fine. And we're going for it. Good. So there we go. Got rid of Cazador. And we've got some extra cash. So, in Carrick Peaks, let's start that army. A Shaman in Carrick Peaks. I think having a Shaman as a sort of underboss is useful. And it'll also increase ambush chance of people in the nearby area. So if we get that, and in Carrick Peaks, if we get the old Raiden stakes, sorry, Raiden stashes, there'll be an extra 20% ambush chance in this region, which I think would be really good for any invading armies to be able to protect Carrick Peaks from the likes of Belagar and Queek, you know? So until then, let's just get a bunch of Mousy Skulkers, and let's get some Goblin Archers too. Cool. I think probably having just nothing but Night Goblins in the garrison eventually would be the best, just because, you know, to be thematic. It's Skarsnik's holds are just Night Gobos for days, I think is what we want. But, you know, whatever I can get. So let's go ahead and get... Oh yeah, we're getting more of this stuff. So more movement speed. Sounds good to me. Out-clevering is something I definitely want at some point. Slidemizer. Let's get precise. I want him to hit harder. And for Nashrak, Teeth Robber, Madcap Mushrooms might be fun. Scouting might be good, actually. Let's get more loot. Let's get more toys. Okay. Looks like everyone's recruiting. This guy needs to do something now, doesn't he? He really does. We did just have Grognok join him. Crusher Gore Spitter should probably go and do something. I feel like he's a bit of a waste up here. It might be nice to fight the undead, though. Do you want to start a fight with the undead? So we have 5 more turns. We can take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll take 5 turns to get to Castle Drakenhof. Is that a good idea? That would be pretty hilarious to take Castle Drakenhof with Mug. I really want to try that now. Also, the Golden Order is back here. What on earth? What were you doing? Did you like come in this way and just run across? What is your deal? It's very strange. He's really asking for trouble. But yeah, I might... Oh, hang on. We'll arrive on the 6th turn, so we won't have to Wami. I mean, I could March Stance. I mean, I'm probably going to have to use the Underway, actually, for him to avoid attrition. See, I don't think I could quite reach Castle Drakenhof. Though, I could send him and Gorespitch to go deal with that. But, I mean, this is all rubbish climate. But I do really want to take Blackwater, you see. I think that might be the mission. I might need to keep someone up here as well for them. I've got a lot of things to juggle. Maybe Muck stays up here to fight Skaven. And Crusher Gorespitter, I'm a bit more precious about. I feel like he's earned a bit more respect from me. I think I'm going to send him south to go try and take Zufbar and surrounding territories. I think that's the way to go. So, Khazid Hercules. Let's start upgrading that. And, yeah. Things are looking better. Things are looking better. We're making some progress over here. Get some more research. Heavy metal. Extra armor for orcs. I mean, don't really like having to upgrade orcs. Actually, let's go Spider Workshop. let's just make sure that we're getting all the things for upgrading goblin stuff when we do get the infrastructure for it.
Rotter's ready.
Can't afford that. Whoops. My bad. Well, never mind. Do I just get money? Let's just get money instead.
Lots of plans.
Okay, moving on. Technology research, so now our spiders can get some upgrades. When we finally have spiders, that is. Gotta hand it to those forest goblins. Easy to get dead wrangling massive spiders. Better them than us. Okay. Yeah, just run straight for it. I guess stay on our side of the border. There it is. So we can get the replenishment. More money, please.
Trixie.
Although I could go raiding camp in that territory, couldn't I? Sweet. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing the thing that goblins are supposed to do.
Time's ready.
I always forget I could do it. I'm sure I have many comments by now. Having a go, but I don't care.
Magic's ready.
We're doing fine without me having to do any of that nonsense. So we should handle this guy, shouldn't we? We probably should. We probably should. Because, you know, he's right there. I mean, I don't want to get ambushed.
Boss of them night goblins.
I think if I just run out here,
Moving.
we'll probably be fine on account of the Wami. He might get cocky and attack me. We'll have to wait and see. So, Crusher, my boy.
On the way.
Let's go here, we can go to our own territory. It's probably the quickest way around. I probably should have just gone straight down the back. That's fine. So, Karakangor, we will get a gold mine now, apparently. Brilliant. I hope we don't lose that. I hope we can deal with Throp. Be very upset if we can't. And slightly baffled. Okay. Let's get a unit of, not the flappers. Oh, we can't afford the spiky rollers. Do you want to get some squigs then? Squigs be fun. Nah. A couple more nasty skulkers. I think just nothing but nasty skulkers and snotling pump wagons would be pretty funny for an army.
Skarsnik.
Now, no complaining for +3 control is pretty great. We'll do the wolves as well at some point. Wolf riders are a lot of fun. They're so flimsy though. But having like a couple, I think, in each of our just sort of like random armies, just having a few, they are really good at chasing off enemies and getting rear charges, so they're not terrible. They do have a lot of utility. But they just can't go toe-to-toe with much. They're very, very flimsy. Azrol, I kind of want to upgrade his army a bit as well. He's alright for now. He's alright for now. Moving on.
Remember who's the warlord and we'll be just fine.
Non-aggression pact with Wurzag. I don't actually mind Wurzag taking over the Badlands and keeping the Savage Orcs at bay so I can focus on taking my mountains. You know? Night Goblins don't have any stake in sort of the Badlands, you know? No, they live under the mountains. That's how they like it. So, yeah, I think he'd make an interesting ally, especially because these two sort of represent the sort of chosen greenskins of Gork and Mork. The green-skinned gods. Not to be confused with the Great Spider. Is this a Great Spider God? I think it's called the Great Spider God, and also the Bad Moon. They're both different. They're specifically sort of night goblins and the forest goblins. You know, have those other sort of other gods, but Gork and Mork are the main ones that everyone's into. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I like the idea of Skarsnik seeing the Savage Orcs as just being stupid and, you know, it's sort of irrelevant.
No, I blame you.
Okay, I'm not enjoying this. Don't like that. You know, nice healthy army that he's got again. Don't like that one bit.
Will not, cannot. Me, far, far
Got a couple armies nearby. I think we'll just retake Iron Rock after a little while.
Schemes. I got schemes.
For now,
Nice.
let's handle this nonsense. So is Sump Pit his last settlement? I feel like it might be. I feel like it might be.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Alright, let's get that upgraded. Let's get some walls on there. And then let's get a idols so we can start growing it quickly. Good. Alright, Skarsnik.
Plans.
Lots of plans. Let's go out clevering. So I can start upgrading ambush chance, but we get renowned and feared next. And then this guy will have mad distance that he can travel, and that's going to be incredibly useful.
I'm special.
So now, you're very special. Yes, you are. You're absolutely right. I think just more gobbos in general. I mean, he's just there to guard the place. I don't need that to be a particularly clever army. I just want to really uphold the concept of trying to keep Caracat pigs under my control, you know? That's sort of an important one. So, let's go with the spiky rollers. This army is going to cost so much money, because we do not get discounts on the snotling units, only the goblin ones. Which might actually apply to the goblin rock lobbers as well. That seems a lot cheaper than normal. Interesting. Can it like give me a breakdown of the upkeep? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't tell me if it's affected by anything, which is a pity. But oh well, whatever. I'm pretty sure they're usually like 250, so I think we are getting a discount on that. Yeah, regular upkeep 150. I think it's supposed to be more. But yeah, let's get a bunch of the flappers. I think they're fun. Although maybe that's too many because this is going to be an extra grand just for that. So yeah, let's just do this, and then more goblins. Let's get rid of one. We'll add a hero in here somewhere. Can't get any more goblin big bosses. Can't get a shaman though, but that's not really appropriate for spinny backstabber. Never mind, that's fine. Global recruitment, one more archer. There we go. And another full stack of absolute trash, but like, it's going to be funny trash. So that'll do. So Lord not moved. Yeah, Crusher Gore Spitter hasn't. It looks like that guy ran off again. Silly Throt the Unclean. Silly boy. Alright. So I guess I'll just stand here in ambush until he comes back. Great use of my time. I could trespass. I don't really care about trespassing. Yeah, I'll just trespass and go to Zufbar. Burn it down. I might burn down Castle Drakenhof. Should I actually just destroy it? It does have a gold mine, which would be lovely, but also I think I just want to punish them for existing, rather than anything else. Although, is this really capable of going toe-to-toe against an army of... I mean, there's really not much going on there, but still, the undead are scary, so I don't know. Don't know. That's the thing, all undead units cause fear. And so just your leadership will always take a penalty against those units, you know? Anyway, let's move.
Stay away, Diggins! Say what you gotta say, then go!
Ah, there we go. They didn't like me, they didn't like me trespassing, apparently. Well, hi there. Incredible. I love that happened instantly. It's like, oh, they won't care about me trespassing. I don't care about trespassing. War's declared. Just immediately. Loconstructor is muck. Well, good, because he's going to be loitering here for a while. Get yourself a shroom gatherer. And a backstabber. And a loony, I guess. Brilliant. Have fun. Brutal business. Oh my god, I love this. Base weapon damage plus 20. With such huge numbers, this is so good for us. I love it. It scales so well with numbers. So, battle is a blood-soaked affair, limbs severed, bones exposed, men left for dead in the cross-soaked fields among scores of fallen friends and enemies. Strong weapons forged with time. Sweat and expertise mark the difference between victory and defeat. A good sword cuts clean through bone, severing heads and limbs where lesser weapons would merely maim. As instability grows across the world, so too does man's bloodlust, and his desire for war and carnage on an ever grander scale. And also goblins. See, he's bloodthirsty. He loves it. Can't get enough. Let's get elusive for you. So there's a bit of Slanesh corruption starting to spill in here, huh? Interesting. And wow, the Saal have managed to get into here. So once again, Kislev seems to be doing just a horrible job of remaining alive.
All the motherland stands behind.
How are you doing? Kislev, 2 settlements left. Oh my god. Not a good day. Not a good day for Zarina Catherine. Not sure I want to push out there, though. So, Karakangor. Let's go money, money, money. Lots of lovely money. Because we are protecting the place. I'm not that fussed. Fallen King Mountain also has upgrades, apparently. Yeah, let's protect it. Oh no, we could get to tier 4. Greenskin Fort. We may need to soon. Oh my god, really? That's only all the way down here. Wow. Okay, Chaos are doing a little bit too well in this campaign. That's concerning. Vlad and Rudy are nearby. Alright, I'm a little bit perturbed by this nonsense. I think we may need to retreat over to... oh, yeah, okay. We need to head over to Karak Kadrin. We may need to get another army at Grompeak to hold that against those ruddy undead. Grr. We can get more armies though, they're quite cheap. Apart from this one, that costs 2 grand. Compared to this one that costs 1,800, and this one that costs 1,100. Yeah, it's a pricey one. Definitely a pricey one. But I think we can take Varenka Hills. Do I actually want to take this area now? Well, oh, Barak Var belongs to our new friends though. So yeah, maybe I'll just burn it down.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Alright. No one was asking you to.
I will not
A lot of
shame
long
my
beards
clan.
as well. The long beards will actually be quite difficult to get rid of. You know what? This army, I don't think is the one we wanted. Because this guy's not going to move.
Take me for
I was
a
thinking we'd
wizard.
catch him out in the open or something, but no, he's between a rock and a hard place right now. He's just going to sit there for weeks. They're not particularly aggressive, those guys. However, I guess I could
No trophies
head
today.
down here. I cannot believe how many armies he's getting up here.
The tribe's ready.
It's sort of ridiculous. Alright. Let's do that, and then we'll hop over this way. See if we can't catch these guys out. If they all attack me, we're in a lot of trouble. But also, I don't really care about this army. I'm happy to just build another one. So it's all pretty good, honestly. And now you, we can't quite reach some pit. Even with all of your upgrades to movement speed, you still can't quite get there. Yeah, but you hear me, but are you truly listening? You know, that's what I want to know. You might hear me, but are you listening?
Stabby, stabby.
He's distracted. He's distracted. So we just met the Court of Libaris, which is probably a bad thing, because they're probably going to declare war on us, like, in 2 seconds flat. Yeah, anything I say, exactly. See, I know these things. We are about to finish our war, though. We are about to finish our war, and I'm pretty sure Karak AP, because they had a couple of stacks with, like, a lot of Black Orcs and things, I think they were quite high on the, you know, the old power, you know, strength thingy, what's it? Strength rank. Because that's what dictates your rewards when you complete a war. It's the enemy's strength rank. Speaking of strength rank, though, we have just the most scrap in the world. So let's do something about that. Fungus flasks. Want damage over time? Extra range would be wild. Be able to shoot 25% quicker is also huge, though. They're both really good. They stalk, so I don't really care about range, actually. I don't really care about range. You know, getting poison and armor sundering together would be quite fun. I did think range would be better for them, though, because they can help out in more areas on the map. Yeah, I'm going to go fungus flasks, I think. Because we don't need all of them to be doing damage over time, because that stuff doesn't stack. Now, you lot... Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. No, I can't. Unit's already equipped. Can I not? Okay, I guess I can't. I thought I could change it on the fly. Apparently not. I just have to kill them off. Brilliant. Spiky weapons might be fun for you, or just damage over time for you as well. Damage over time. You, though, I want to have spiky weapons, and you, I want to have spiky weapons. Why? Because these guys can have better melee attack than the standard guys. Nope, they have worse melee attack than the standard guys. How do you guys have worse melee attack than the ones without the chevrons? How? That's so weird. Very strange. Some bonus isn't applying to them that should be. Or maybe the chevrons aren't giving them quite as much as it should. So 9 and 8. 6, okay, no, they're worse apparently. That's really weird. I don't think that's intentional. But sure. I say I'll just give them more damage because they'll hit more often. Don't need damage over time if they're just going to kill people by stabbing them. So never mind. It's all still good, isn't it? They're still going to do plenty. Yeah, fine. Fine, exactly. So with that, I think we're going to end the episode. So Queeg is being a nuisance. I'm amazed he's starting to try and build an empire up here when his faction's all the way down here. But with him abroad, us having sort of chased him north, kind of weirdly, I think that means that the likes of the Court of Libaris are kind of eating into his territory, which is really good for us if he's getting weakened by other factions while he's not really accomplishing much up here with his armies of Skaven slaves, you know. Oh, and warp fire throwers, though, also. It's a weird one. But anyway, we're going to end the episode here. So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.